Hey, Friday follies.
We were too busy looking out the window.
We're looking out windows here.
Yeah.
Happy Friday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy freaking Friday. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, man, we are fired up. Fired up on a Friday. Just had a really lovely Zoom chat with Josh Zolan and Taz Sullivan, Fed Nation leaders.
Yes.
Your region leaders. It's going to come together. It's all going to come together. How's your week been? It's Friday afternoon.
I'm so grateful it's Friday afternoon.
I don't even know what happened this week.
I know what happened. It flew.
It flew by.
And things, you get things done, but then more things come up, and then that's it. Then it's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, listen, let's do a look back at the week. We launched the FEDGroup.com.
Yeah.
And we launched FEDDCon.com, which you see right behind me. We're working our way to April 2022. It's a ways away. It's a long ways away. We got a lot to go through before we get to April 2022, and I'm okay with that.
I guess that's why I sometimes overwhelm myself, because I'm
a
like,
long way to go.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do all this stuff now.
Think about it.
Okay.
I mean, listen, but we do have to prepare.
Yes.
But you still got a couple weeks in August. Then you got September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and you got most of April. We got 8 months.
Okay.
We got time.
I just like to be super prepared and have everything ready to go.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. No, we have to lock things in, and I think we're doing that right now, right?
Yeah.
So we got the website up. Kudos to Lisa for
Thank you
for putting those things in place and working hard to make that happen.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it didn't happen without you. And FEDDCon.com. You can go get your tickets now. We sold about a half a dozen.
Yeah.
In the first week. And listen, that's nothing to sneeze at. And we're in talks with about 4 or 5 companies for sponsorships. Check it out. FEDDCon.com has the sponsorships there. We are happy to answer a lot of questions. I will say next week, I am going rogue on my lives from my little office that we just made here in the building. And I'm going to kind of dive into some of the sponsorships and a little bit of the agenda. I'm gonna really go in depth on some of these things. So set your dial to here, and we'll dive into it. But just to briefly kind of talk a little bit about what you're going to see when you get there. Obviously, you're going to see the tickets and the ticket price. That ticket price, when you look at a lot of conferences, whether it be this industry or digital, lots of different industries, it's like, oh my God, the ticket price. I think we're really fairly priced for what you get. And I just wanted to talk about that right now real quick. What do you get with these tickets? So opening day, opening reception, we're going to be out Omni Monte Lucia Scottsdale. We're going to be on the Valencia lawn outside with Camelback Mountain in the backdrop. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have the DeLorean drive out onto that lawn. We're going to have Josh Zolan, Taz, myself. We're going to be getting you guys all fired up. You're going to be able to take lots of pictures. We're going to have the Fed carpet. The cameras are going to be rolling. We're going to be creating content that we're going to be able to put out and put this industry on the map.
That's going to be a fun party.
It's going to be fun. And yeah, we're going to see, we're going to get together. We're going to see each other. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have some fun. But we want to get you fired up for the next 2 days that's going to follow. And give you some insight into some of the things that are going to be happening while you're there. So you're going to want to be part of that opening reception. There's going to be some good food being passed around. You wake up the next morning, you head on over to the main hall. You're going to have the Connection Express area. You're going to have breakfast both days. That's one of these tickets you're going to get. You're going to get 2 big, beautiful breakfasts. This is not going to be some like granola and yogurt. I'm talking eggs, bacon, sausage, potatoes, everything you could think of, you name it. 2 days in a row, you're going to get that. You're going to get that on the 26th and the 27th. Lunches. I'm not talking about some ham sandwich with a bag of chips. I'm talking lunches. You know, we might have some, I don't know, depending on what, we haven't chose the menu yet, but depending on what it is, we have some nice, delicious chicken, maybe Southwest flavors.
Yes, they had different themes of food. They had like Mediterranean, Southwestern.
Yeah, we're pulling out all the
Asian
stops.
fusion. Well, basically, I think the reason why you're bringing up, the food is because at other conferences and stuff, these things aren't necessarily included. So here you are at a conference, and you're going out to lunch with everyone because they're super hungry, and you're already going to be spending a hell of a lot of money.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So you're gonna have that. And so 2 big beautiful breakfasts, 2 big beautiful lunches, the big dinner. We're going to be having a big dinner with an award, a little quick award we're going to give out for the most active in the Fed group on Facebook, our community over there on Fed Nation. There's going to be a DJ playing. We're going to keep you lively, keep you vibing. We're going to be giving you inspirational keynotes. We have 2 very inspiring men coming. We're going to release these guys little by little, so you see.
I could definitely... we'll definitely promo who the first inspirational speaker is as soon as I get some of those the video content that I need to edit something together.
Yeah, we are going to promote him, let you guys see what you're going to be coming into. This is an experience. These tickets get you an experience, not a conference. It's an experience. This is FEDDCon. This is an experience. And, you're going to leave with actionable items that you could, like, I'm going to start doing this tomorrow when I get back to business. And when we're going to leave there, we're not going to lose touch. We're not going to lose touch because we have Fed Nation on Facebook, and if you're not part of that, you're going to join it before you leave. Oh, I don't have Facebook. You're going to create a Facebook just so you can be in that group. You don't have to use Facebook for anything else. Just to be part of that group, network, share, learn. There's so much going on over there. And it's really going to be impactful for the future. I've been saying it's just the beginning because it's still the beginning. This is still the beginning. There's a lot to come. And when we launch Fed membership, which we're not putting any timelines on that, but when you launch Fed membership, that's a whole other ballgame that we're going to be talking about here to create that impact, that community, that connection, this exclusivity that we're all part of something, doing something bigger than us. That's what FEDDCon is going to be. That's what those ticket prices are all about. Can't wait to get this going. I really can't wait to get there and get this going.
Oh, I'm probably going to cry.
Yeah, I'm probably going to cry too. Let me just check my phone here.
Sure. Jesus says, I will be in Jersey on the 6th of September. Yeah. You got to tell us where you're going to be. Jesus, where in Jersey are you going to be? South Jersey, Central Jersey, here by us, in good old Bayonne, New Jersey. I'd love to know.
Oh, yeah. So Jesus is going to listen. Am I going to be here?
6th? Is that that's not a holiday weekend, is it?
Yes, it is.
It's Labor Day. Exactly, Labor Day. Wait a minute. Do we have?
No, I won't be here.
Do we have off on Labor Day?
Yeah. We have off, but I won't be here.
Gotcha.
I'll be in Virginia Beach.
Revent training. Look at that. Wait, on the 6th. So that means.
Oh, I'm talking with Tom Schiller now.
Well, I'm imagining that, Jesus, you'll be there for longer than the 6th. Are you arriving on the 6th?
Well, yeah. If it's the week of the 6th, so he'll be there longer than that. So maybe
let's go visit.
We take a drive down to Revent training and meet Jesus.
I'm so down for that.
I'm sure Tom and Brian would love some free promo on what they got going on too.
There you go.
Boom. Cool.
You might see us, Jesus.
Love it. All right. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the tickets, but like I said, next week we're going to get in depth with what's going down at FEDDCon. Friday afternoon, jump in the comments. Let me know what you're up to this weekend.
They'll be there Sunday the 5th to the 10th.
Beautiful. So I'm going to see if we can't make it down there.
Awesome.
What's going on for the weekend and how was your week? Jump in the comments. Any questions about FEDDCon, jump in the comments right now. If you're watching the replay, you can still do that and we'll definitely respond.
Bye, Janine.
Heading off for the weekend. And we were talking about alignment of I guess,
Good people.
good people, the alignment and what the universe puts in our way. You know, I'll say like Lisa's like, what are you fired up about today? She asks me that every day. There's a lot of different things that we could touch on. I mean, I could continue to talk about some of the other stuff that we've been talking about, and I will continue, but I want to go into the weekend a little differently.
Okay.
And, you know, talking about finding good people. You know, you see all these labor shortages around, Lisa.
Yeah.
No one wants to work. You hear all these people saying, you know, there's places down the shore that you go by, drive by, and see in the window, closed for the summer, not enough help. See you in September.
That's so rough.
And you know, we work very hard trying to keep our customers happy here. This crew has been rocking all through pandemic, and they didn't have to. And you know, we had to do some furloughs, we had to do some layoffs temporarily. We got everybody back. Everybody was back working by mid-June 2020. So there was that lull at the end of March. April and May was kind of lost, but we did have a few guys still rocking, and we have good people here. We've gone through a lot to get here. You know, the saying, you know, we kiss a lot of frogs to find our prince or princess. It is true. And, you know, it's not even about bad mouthing the people that were here that didn't work out. They just weren't a good fit. Not everyone's going to be a good fit for you and for your business and for your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's people that you've been friends with for a long time. It's like, you know what? They just don't fit in what my future looks like.
Oof. That's and it's also not just friends, but family as well.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And sometimes you have to let that go. And you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to call them up and tell them, listen, I have to now cut you out of my life for the following reasons. No, you don't have to listen. You don't got to do that. These things will just happen naturally because you have a greater purpose. You know, I feel that I have greater purpose. I feel like I'm here to help people. I feel like I'm here to create change, invoke thought, and impact this place before I'm off and gone into my next life. You know, and you can't do it alone. And that's where I'm talking about aligning yourself with good people. And when you're doing good and you're out there and you're working hard and you're helping the guy or girl next to you and you're doing things for whether if you're running a company, if you're doing things for your team or your employees, and you know you're doing that without caring about anything in return, because you're just doing it from your heart and you're doing these things and you're doing it daily, those good people are going to find you. I just had a conversation with a young guy that I hired today. Good positive energy. And I was talking to him about the alignment. I'm like, he's like, man, I wish I was, I wish I was 4 years ago. I wish I was here 4 years ago, man.
Aww.
And I was like, no, I wouldn't have been ready for you 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We weren't where we were 4 years ago. Now I'm ready. It's alignment. You're here for a reason, man. You're here for a reason. You start September 7th. Are you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Because we're building out teams. We need PM teams. We need install teams. And time waits for no man. We have to keep moving forward. And we can't let people slow us down. And if you have people on your team, in your life, friends, family, employees, and they're slowing you down, you got to reassess things. Doesn't mean they're bad people. Doesn't mean they're bad people. That just means they don't fit in, again, to where you're going. People set limits. I was on a conversation. I don't know if you know this. I got the whole stupid freaking thread on LinkedIn.
No.
Where some woman was setting limits on this guy. It was a handicapped guy.
What?
In a wheelchair, working at an auto facility with moving tires around and doing all this stuff.
Okay.
And she says something like, oh, I don't believe this is the best fit for him because of the productivity that a younger guy, not in his situation, could do a lot better and be better for the business and all this stuff. I'm like, and I had to say something, and she comes back and says some nonsense to me. And I said, listen, I'm not going to get into the whole back and forth with you because obviously you're a troll. But I did. I said, but just because you set limits on other people and you set limits on yourself doesn't mean that they set limits on themselves.
Ooh.
I said, I am so glad that you're not in my life. Go back to being a troll with your ignorant, insane comments. Have a nice day. Enjoy. There's people out there that set limits on themselves. They set limits. And that's fine if that's, listen, if you feel I can't do that, I can't do this, and I can't do that. And I used to be that guy.
Yeah.
If you told, like I said, I talk about that. If you told me I'm going to be on a stage talking to some people, these people at RIFMA, if you told me I'm going to be on a stage going to Sefesa and talking on stage with Josh Solon, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I would say I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to, but I know I can't. I can't do it. But now the difference is I've worked my way to this confidence. And once you do it one time and then you do it again and again, it gets easier, just like anything. And am I nervous to go on stage at Sefesa? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? There's a lot of reasons why I'm nervous. You're up in front of a lot of people. All eyes on you.
Yeah.
But on top of that, take that out of the equation, because that's the hard part. That's not the hard part. The hard part is I want to deliver something that is impactful to these people in the audience. Now I'm nervous. I'm like, I gotta make sure I get my message across and I say it properly and I deliver it properly, and I don't trip over my words. I want to make sure I'm giving them giving the audience what they need, the value. I'll get past the all eyes on me people in the first 20 seconds. Once I get up there and I start talking, it's like, cool, I'm in my comfort zone now. I just got to make sure I'm giving it to them proper. Because I want them to leave there and be like, Rich, man, what you said, I get it. I'm gonna go do this right now. I'm gonna go try this. I'm gonna go do this. And I know Josh is the same thing. That's why he's out there promoting blue is the new white, the skilled trades, and he's on stages talking about all the different things that he talks about because he's passionate. Because he wants to leave someone with something to think about, and maybe he's gonna change their way of thinking, their way of being, their way of life. That's why we get on that stage. And I want people around me that support that. I have people around me that believed in me when I didn't believe in me. That's how I got here, aligning myself with good people. When you align yourself with good people, you begin to believe what they see in you. My mom would say, Rich, you can do this, you can do this. You have your father in you. All the time she would say, you have your dad in you. Your dad wasn't scared of anything. He'll go do anything. I used to tell her, she used to tell me all the time, he would take these jobs in these big oil tankers where they were going to lower them down and he was going to clean she was like, what are you doing? You don't know anything about that. He's like, I'll figure it out. Then because he'll go in there and tell me, oh yeah, I did this for 10 years. And he would lie to get the job. And he would come home and he'd be like, yeah, I got the job down at the tanker. She was like, you never did that a day in your life. I don't care. They'll lower me down and I'll figure it out. And she would say, you got your dad in you. He ain't scared of anything. You have to have people in your life that see that greatness in you before you do. And then eventually one day, and it took me 35 years, one day you wake up and you're like, maybe I can do this. And you start doing little things. And then I had the year of yes. I said yes to everything. Everything. I went to Tokyo. I went to Hong Kong. I was in Osaka with my friend Chris. We went across for a couple of weeks across these places. I would have never said yes to that, but it was the year of yes. And I'm like, he was like, you want to go? I was like, yeah. We booked it the next day.
Can I ask you what inspired you to take a year of yes? Like, was there something that triggered that?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to grow as a person, and I didn't know what that was going to look like or how I was going to do that. And I just knew that I wanted to grow this company. So this was 2017 when I took ownership of the company.
Okay.
Now it's ours. Me and my sister. Now it's mine. Now I can start really doing the things I want to do here. And if I want to do the things I want to do and be the guy I want to be, I got to do things that I would have normally been like, shying away from. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this year of yes. And that was 2018.
Gotcha.
So, after 2017, August we closed. I'm like, you know what? Next year, everything that comes my way that can improve me or make me better, I'm saying 2-week travel in October in Tokyo, Osaka, Hong Kong. This is going to change me. It's going to make me better. It's going to open my eyes to new cultures, new things. That's just one little small thing. Sefesa Regionals. They were like, hey, we want you to speak across the Sefesa Regionals about stuff. I would have never. I'm like, I don't think I can. I don't think I should. I'm like, I'm scared to death to do this because I'm going to have to deliver a message, get in front of people. But I said yes, and I did it anyway. And I was in Albany, and I was in Vegas, and I was in Texas. I mean, I was everywhere. And these things, when you go out there, you align yourself with people of the same mindset. People that I get off stage and come up to me and go, hey, man, that was friggin' awesome. I love what you're saying. I love what you're doing. You really inspire me. I get messages to this day on LinkedIn. I put something up yesterday on a thing about inspiring. People are messaging me going, hey, man, you're the one who inspires me. I'm like, okay. You know, I mean, this still doesn't, you know, hit home sometimes. And it's because of the people I put in my path. And it's because of the people that are finding their way here because of the good that we're doing. When you do good, good follows. And not everything's going to be win-win-win. You're going to have your losses, you're going to have your downs, your ups and downs, your peaks and valleys. But when you're consistently doing things and you're consistently keeping good people with you, you're going to lift each other up. There's just no way around it. Kev?
Even pick up rando friends from Arkansas.
Even pick up random friends from Arkansas. I guess the internet's working. The cable going across Main Street is working.
Kevin says, have a good weekend, Fed Nation. Keep up the good work, Rich.
Kevin, appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good weekend, sir. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. And if you feel like you're not on that road to success with the people around you, or maybe you're not doing as good as you think you could do, the good news is you get to wake up tomorrow and be better again. Be better, and you get to be better, and you get to be better. And if you're doing, like Chris Rowling said,
I was just going to say, just like Chris.
If you're 1% better every day, right?
Yeah, well, if you do 1% every day, then you'll be at 100% in 100 days.
Right. So start now. Start now. So in 100 days from now, before the new year hits, you'll be in a different place. You'll be in a different position. I'm not sitting here acting. I'm not an expert. I'm not. Telling you that this is the right answer or the wrong. This is just me talking to you as a dude from Jersey that's living his life, man.
I just wanted to say that that quote that Chris gave us has really stuck with us, because I actually said that to my father-in-law this weekend, or no, 2 days ago. I was like, 1%. Let's do 1% of working on my house every day, and in 100 days, it'll be done. And that was in reference to just how long it's been taking to renovate my home. And I told him, I said, no, 1% every day.
Yeah. Well, it's Friday. Jason, thank you, brother. Thank you. It's been a journey to get to this point, and the journey is just beginning. Just beginning. I'll be 40 at the end of the year, and it's a wild time. It's a wild time in my life to be here, to see things as they are now, and remembering who I was when I was in my 20s. It's just mind blowing as you grow older. We often say, and there was a line in Jumanji.
Jumanji.
That's like the gift. So Danny DeVito was in the second one, Jumanji 2.
Yeah.
And I don't want to butcher this, but he was like towards the end of the movie, he was always he's complaining about how old he is, and he hates it, and he lost his friend Milo or whatever, which was Danny Glover, and he was like, I've been so busy complaining about being old, I forgot that was a gift. And he's looking at his grandson, everybody, and all these things. It's a gift to be able to grow and go through all these decades. Things change every decade. And I'm going into my 40s. I have no idea what to expect from my 40s. A lot of people are telling me this is going to be the best decade of your life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they're telling me at 30.
I don't know.
I actually really am having the best decade of my life already.
Listen, my 30s were great. They were good to me. A lot happened in this decade for my life. And now the 40s are right around the corner. I don't know what they hold. I know they hold FEDDCon. I know they hold a couple of FEDDCons. And I know that they are going to hold us continuing to be good to the people around us. And, you know, it's not going to be all lemons and unicorns and
lemons.
I don't know. People give you lemons, you make lemonade. I don't know. Tangerines, I don't know. Anyway, it's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be. So when we look back, man, like when I'm 49 and I'm saying, man, I'm going to be 50 and I'm still doing this live show here with you, God willing.
It'll be in front of a live studio audience.
It might be in front of a live studio audience at that point.
Possibly.
Who knows? It's Friday. Go out into the weekend. Enjoy it. Summer's winding down. You know, next week we'll be back at it. We're going to talk a lot about FEDDCon. We're going to dive into a lot of what's what. And hopefully I'll give you some more insight into the sponsorships. We're really going to be focused on making sure we take care of our sponsors. And we have that beautiful Connection Express area. And again, we're building in the sand here. Our footprints in the sand. One is in the books. Number 2 is coming down the pike. This is going to be a very big, massive thing that's going to create a lot of opportunity, a lot of good for a lot of people over the next decade. So we have a lot of work to do. Can't do it without you. It's all about the community. So much appreciation to everybody that's been out there supporting, buying tickets, and getting ready to throw some sponsorships in the ring. You're not going to regret it. I promise you that. And keep aligning yourself for good. And that's it, Lisa.
That's it.
We'll see everybody on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. Make it count. And yeah, see you Monday.